All right, good people, welcome to the channel again. It's another Main One Collector video, and it's the end of the year, so it's time for a top 10 Marvel Legend list. Now, it was a good year collecting Marvel Legend wise, so as I said, I got to get this list in the books, and I always get flustered when I'm making a list like this because do I include the 2-packs, 3-packs, or the deluxe figures? Well, everything is on the table except HasLabs. If I included a HasLab, it would always take the top spot every year, hands down. So no HasLabs. And I was trying to get this video done sooner, after the last Hasbropulse stream event, but I was waiting on my collecting buddy, Waylon, to come collab with me on this video because he's a Marvel Legend aficionado. He has pretty much every Marvel Legend known to man, and probably a good 80% of his collection is Marvel Legends. But the brother flaked out on me. He disappeared around the holiday season, so here it is. I'm solo for this video, but don't worry, I'll catch him again for another video, and we'll do something on Marvel Legends. So let's have at it. Take a look at my top 10 list. And coming in at number 10, we have the other Bleecker Street magician, Wong. Wong comes in on the Doctor Strange 2-pack, which is kind of sad because I kind of felt that's the only way the Wong figure would have sold. And we've been waiting for a Wong figure for quite a while. And, the MCU gave us one, but, we were lacking a comic version for years. And they finally gave us one. And he's super posable. He's got the monk jacket on. But, I think that kind of restricts his movement a little bit. But it's still a good figure that we've been waiting for. So number 10 is Wong. And coming in at number 9, we have the Marvel Capcom Cable. Now, I admit I slept on this figure, and when it came out, I was like, another cable, because I got a bunch of cables. But this cable is dope. I slept on it, and then, after the fact, I thought I was going to get it as a sale figure, and that didn't happen. He just went up in price again. And, I was lucky to get it for retail, but it was hard. It was pretty tough. But coming in at number 9 is Cable. All right, and coming in at number 8, how could I pass this guy up? Everybody loves them some Cap. So, Cap is the ultimate Boy Scout for the Marvel Universe. And coming in at number 8, we're going to go with the Marvel Secret Wars Captain America. Now, I love this retro card. The retro card is dope. Cap is penless. The body is nice. My figure, the paint job looked a little off on it, but, I think that was more of a QC issue than anything else. Now, my only problem with this figure is that he came with just a broken shield. You could have gave us 2 shields. You could have gave us a full version and the broken one to reenact. And that's the only reason why he didn't jump higher on my list, was due to the fact that we only gave 1 shield. So Captain America is number 8. And coming in at number 7, we have the Squadron Supreme's Power Princess. And this was another figure that I slept on, not because I thought it was bad or anything. I just was never really into Squadron Supreme. But when I saw the figure up close, I was like, wow, this is a real good Marvel Legend here. And pretty much it's Wonder Woman. You got Wonder Woman as a Marvel Legend that everybody customized. And, this figure's dope. I'll probably pair up. I do have a Hyperion figure, so we'll see. All right, number 6. Now, I admit I cheated a little bit with this one. I threw the whole 2-pack in, and that's going to be Power Man and Iron Fist. I've been wanting a comic accurate version of these 2 updated for a minute, and here it is. No more yellow blouse and tiara for Luke Cage, and he's updated. He's got the rings. Only thing missing, they could have gave him the gold chain, and maybe if you gave him that ski hat, like with the Nick Fury Secret Invasion, that would have been dope. But this set is a dope set nonetheless. So they're coming in at number 6. All right, and number 5, we're just going with 1 figure from a 2-pack, and that's going to be the Punisher Bushwhacker set. So we got the Punisher War Journal. That's a Jim Lee's finest, right there. And I thought Punisher was done. There's been a lot of spec trying to get him out of the Marvel Universe. They killed him off a couple times, but Punisher's back, and this figure is dope. Moving along to number 4, we've got the Astonishing Wolverine. And I always like to ask that question, do we need another Wolverine figure? And apparently I guess we can't get enough, because Wolverine you know, somehow they keep managing to make these figures just a little bit better. So he's on my list at number 4. All right, so don't hate me, but I don't care. This is my list. So not only am I going with another Wolverine figure, I'm going with the 2-pack. And these two guys are synonymous like the Hatfields and the McCoys, Wolverine and Sabretooth. This 2-pack is dope, and it was an immediate cop for me. And, you know, I even ordered it and got back ordered for it. I had to wait like another 4 to 5 months to get this set. Now, this set could have been number 1 on the list, but my collecting buddy Nick pointed out to me, he goes, Sabretooth's head is too big for his body. And I had to concur. That noggin is pretty huge. And the other thing was, they could have gave an alternate portrait of Logan without the hat. You know, even though the cowboy hat is cool, you could have gave him, you know, an alternate portrait without the hat. So if you gave me that, you know, it would have been number 1 on the list, but he's coming in at number 3. And coming in at number 2, you know, this is pretty much a Secret Wars figure without calling it a Secret Wars figure. So we got Kang, and he's coming in his battle chair, and that chair is dope. He's got a bunch of accessories. I even love the box art. You know, the box art was slamming. So Kang is coming in at number 2. I just wish they would have made it a Secret Wars retro decal on the box. That would have made it so much better, you know, but Kang is number 2. All right, now before I hit the number 1 spot, let's do some honorable mentions. And the first one is Warbird. Now, I went through hell and high water to get this figure, and I actually had to get it from my collecting buddy Sean from Capes World, you know, because Target pre-orders, they just suck, bro. Only reason why Warbird wasn't high on the list is because she's a little short. You know, it's still a dope figure, but I just thought she should have been a little bit taller, scaled to the rest of the Legends. And the next honorable mention is going to be the Daredevil figure from that Hydra Man Daredevil animated Spider-Man 2-pack. This is everybody's definitive Daredevil figure, and the only reason why he wasn't too high on my list was the animated shading. You know, I'm a little bit of a stickler when it comes to that. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't, so he fell a little low on my list. All right, and now it's time for my number 1 Marvel Legend of the year, and I'm going with the Allfather, Odin. You know, this Odin figure is where it's at. When it dropped, I didn't feel any sort of way about it. Didn't love it, didn't hate it. You know, and, you know, I'm just not a huge Odin fan. You know, I do like Thor, but I was never a huge Odin fan. But the pictures and the reviews don't do it justice. When you see it up close and you see that detailing and that scale of the figure, you know, and the accessories, you know, he comes with a ton of accessories. This figure almost reminds me of a Mythic Legion figure. You know, so the Allfather is where it's at. You know, if you don't have this figure, run out and go cop it. You know, he's dropped in price. You know, I get it. A lot of people didn't want to pay $60 for it. But, you know, last I saw, I think he's down to like 47 retail. And that's a good cop, you know, for that price. So if you don't have Odin, go out and get him. That's my number 1 Legend of the year. So feel free and comment. Let me know if you like my list or what you think I might have got wrong or what your top legend is. And let's look forward to the year 2025 coming in and more Marvel Legend collecting for the rest of us. So that's my time, people. Main 1 out.